If you know you have a rodent problem in your restaurant, you're only days away from your customers knowing as well. Hi, my name is James with Animals in the Attic Restaurant Division. Keep watching and get more tips on solutions and prevention. Snap traps. They're the best way to go when you're dealing with a rodent problem in your restaurant. They're easy to use and they're humane. When you're setting rat traps, make sure you follow a couple steps. You use very little bait in them. You don't want to put too much because then you're just feeding them. You want to create charts, one for the back of the house and maybe use the seating chart for the front of the house. That way every morning somebody has something to look at to retrieve them all before patrons or purveyors come in the building. Avoid using poison at all costs. It will only create other problems for you. We know you're cleaning your kitchen floors, but are you going the extra mile and getting on your hands and knees with a flashlight, checking for the smallest bits of food? Well, if you're trying to prevent or solve a rodent problem, you have to. It's imperative you remove every bit of food every night because the smallest amount of food can sustain the rat population and keep this problem growing. So you saw a little critter in your restaurant and you're wondering, is that a rat or a mouse? The bottom line is, doesn't matter. It's a rodent. They breed quickly. They destroy food supplies and wreck restaurants. Call a professional or keep watching and get the tips you need to solve this problem immediately. You have rats in your restaurant. Your go-to guy is the local pest control company. He's a friend of yours even. But the thing is, they don't get rid of rodents. They have a process where they manage rodents, which means now you've probably got bait boxes outside of your restaurant letting everyone know that you have a rodent problem. Pest control companies are not designed to solve your problem. They're designed to manage your problem. It's how they make money. You need to call a nuisance wildlife removal specialist. Your building needs to be animal-proofed, and those animals need to be trapped in snap traps where they can be carried out of your restaurant so you know where they're at. Well, you have rats in your restaurant, and you're wondering, what happens with the urine and the feces? Well, typically it's inside the booth or on the floor or in dry storage on a rack. But the problem is, it creates issues with mostly your team members and your patrons. A baby crawls under the table and touches a piece of feces, let alone eats it, or wipes their hand in urine. They could get really, really sick. It's important you keep your restaurant spotless during this removal process, and at the very end, you decontaminate your restaurant to ensure the ongoing safety of your staff and your patrons. If you have any questions or need help, call or text me at the number below. I'll get back to you quickly, and I'll discreetly solve your problem.